Всем привет! Hello everybody! Today we're going to read some stories for children, so for elementary school, and they are about space. So 3 very small stories about space, just two or three sentences. So the first story is about Yuri Gagarin, so the first human in space. I think you know about him. Second one is about the sun, and second one is also about the sun. So they're very simple. I think that you'll not be getting into trouble in understanding them. And so let's start. Firstly, as always, we're reading the whole text, and then we're reading and analyzing it passage by passage, word by word, and sentence by sentence. So let's start. Маленький Юра Гагарин хотел летать. Скоро мечта сбылась. Юрий Алексеевич Гагарин стал первым космонавтом планеты Земля. So let's start analyzing this one. Маленький Юра Гагарин хотел летать. So, little Yura Gagarin. So, small Yura Gagarin. So, Yura Gagarin is name and surname. Yura Gagarin. Хотел летать. Wanted to fly. So летать is a present tense. It's not present tense, it's infinitive form. Летать, to fly, to fly. So this at is something like to, but it stands at the end of the word. Хотел is the past form of the verb хотеть. It's to want, to want. So small Yuri Gagarin wanted to fly. Скоро мечта сбылась. Soon, скоро, the dream, the dream, сбылась. It's also the past tense of the verb сбыться. Сбыться is to come true, or to come into life, to be incorporated. Usually we use this verb when talking about a dream. For example, I have a dream to become a cosmonaut, and this dream came true. Эта мечта сбылась. This dream came true. And so, скоро мечта сбылась is soon the dream came true. Юрий Алексеевич Гагарин стал первым космонавтом планеты Земля. Юрий Алексеевич Гагарин стал первым космонавтом планеты Земля. Стал первым космонавтом планеты Земля. Стал is the past form of the verb stать, is to become. So what's the difference between this verb and this verb? So сбыться is like to come true. We talk about a dream. And стать is to become yourself. For example, стал космонавтом. So he became a cosmonaut. He became a space traveler. Он стал, the past tense of the verb стать, infinitive form. Первым космонавтом планеты Земля. So the first cosmonaut. Первый. Первый means the first. First. Literal meaning. Космонавтом, cosmonaut. Планеты Земля. Of planet Earth. Of planet Earth. That's it, and let's proceed to the next story. Солнце – это горячая звезда. Вокруг Солнца вращаются 8 планет. Среди них и наша Земля. Солнце и планеты образуют Солнечную систему. And let's start analyzing it. Солнце is the sun. Это горячая звезда. Is a hot star. Горячая звезда is a hot star. So you just pay attention to this one. So because the noun is feminine, because it ends in a, hence the adjective which defines this noun should also be feminine. So it's a constant rule. So if we see a feminine noun, the adjective which defines this noun must be feminine also. And if we see a masculine noun, the adjective which defines this noun should also be masculine. In this case, again, звезда is feminine. That's why горячая, ая is the ending of the feminine adjective. And they, infinitive form, like as it's presented in the dictionaries, is горячий. Горячий. It's hot. Hot. So this is masculine ending. And we use горячая, ая, to define that the noun is feminine. Okay, let's continue. Вокруг Солнца вращаются 8 планет. So around, вокруг. So for example, you have this thing, for example, the sun, and вокруг Солнца. So around the sun, this is around the sun. The sun. Вращаются 8 планет. Spin, or just go by around 8 planets. 8 planets. 8 планет. 8 планет. 8 planets. 8 is 8. 8. Среди них и наша Земля. Среди них и наша Земля. 1 second, just I'm very stupid in this very app. It's very confusing. So among them and our Earth. So и наша Земля and our Earth. So and our Earth is among them in normal English. Среди них и наша Земля. Among them and our Earth. Or our Earth and our Earth is among them. Солнце и планеты образуют Солнечную систему. So, the sun and planets, образуют, so they just make from themselves or form, so they form the solar system, the solar system. That's it. They form the solar system. And the last text, the last very small text. Мы живем на планете Земля. У нее есть спутник, Луна. Земля вращается вокруг Солнца. Эта звезда дарит нашей планете свет и тепло. This one may be confusing, that's why I will read this once again. Мы живем на планете Земля. У нее есть спутник Луна. Земля вращается вокруг Солнца. Эта звезда дарит нашей планете свет и тепло. And let's analyze and translate this passage. Мы живем на планете Земля. We live on planet Earth. We live on planet Earth. Мы живем на планете Земля. So, the thing is, one thing I need to clarify here is that, for example, in Spanish, we can use the verb form without using the pronoun, because the verb form gets us to the understanding what exact pronoun we want to use now. For example, estudio, so the ending o gives us a thought that we are using it in the first person singular, and we don't need to use the pronoun I, because the form of the verb means that the I study. In Russian, it's not the same structure. We do use the pronouns when using the same form of the verb. For example, я изучаю, I learn, or I study. Ты изучаешь, you study. Мы изучаем, we study. So we cannot omit the pronoun. We always need to use the pronoun if we have the form of the verb. Мы живем на планете Земля, so we live on planet Earth. У нее есть спутник Луна. The thing is that in English, we say I have by the pronoun, for example, the pronoun and the verb have or has, if it's the third person. In Russian, we do not use this very formula. We use another formula. So we use this thing, Then we use the pronoun неё or меня, него, нас, тебя, них. So it means like by me, by her, by him, by us, by you, by them. Have, есть спутник, for example. We have a satellite. So у меня есть, we do not translate it like of my I have or of me I have. We'll say I have a satellite. Or у нее есть спутник. She has a satellite. Or it has a satellite if we're talking about the inanimate nouns, like the moon or something. We didn't really mean that noun that the moon has feminine and masculine gender biologically, because it's not biological object at all. But grammatical gender of the moon is feminine. That's why we use the pronoun in feminine form. Ее, у нее есть спутник Луна. So she has or it has. So by her there is a satellite, the moon. Земля вращается вокруг Солнца. So the earth spins around the sun. Эта звезда дарит нашей планете свет и тепло. So this star gifts to our planet light and warmness. Свет is light, тепло is warmness, or just a noun warm like heat. It gives light and heat. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching this video till the end. And to make it in Russian, спасибо за просмотр. Спасибо за просмотр. Thank you for watching. And see you next time. Watch the other videos on this channel. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. And turn the notifications on, because the new videos are going to come right away. And just don't miss these ones. See you next time. Всем пока.